Hi everybody, this is Campy and Kurt.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Campin' with Mount Comfort RV. I'm your host, Kurt Hunt. We're so very glad you joined us for today's program. Whether you're just discovering Indiana or you've never left the state, you'll want to stay tuned. The Camping Hoosiers, Kate and Troy, help us create our own camping first aid kit. Kevin Kemp shows us some tent maintenance tips. And we'll finish with one of your favorite features, Dear Campy. Speaking of Campy, oh, Campy, what do you have for us today?
I am hanging out with Travis today.
Here I am.
Travis, what are we going to be looking at?
So we are going to check out a Chaparral fifth wheel here on the showroom floor. Also, I'm going to show you how I can get this Aliner Expedition camp ready in under 60 seconds.
Under 60 seconds?
Less than a minute, young lady. It's coming
I'm
up.
going to need to see that to believe it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
So let's go camping. Here are the Camping Hoosiers.
Today we're going to talk about the things that we like to pack in a first aid kit. First aid is very important when you are camping. Usually you're spending a lot of time outside, playing with fire, just being outside, so things happen. So it's very important to plan ahead, make sure you have what you need to take care of any accidents that will happen, because they will happen while you're camping. So
the more exposure to the elements, the more likely.
Yes, exactly. So the first thing I like to have is Benadryl. Especially in the summer, you've got a lot of bees out there. So you get a bee sting, take some Benadryl. That usually helps to avoid any swelling and so forth. So Benadryl is key. Another big item that's super important in the middle of summer, especially in Indiana, is bug spray. You want to make sure that you have a high DEET level bug spray. Make sure you have that on hand. We prefer the unscented kind. Just tends to work better. So especially when you're outside in the woods or around water, you want to make sure and have some good bug spray, and citronella candles. That always helps too. We also like to have sunscreen available. We make sure that we put it on as soon as we get up. That way we're covered throughout the day. Definitely want to make sure that you have at least 30 SPF or higher. And then aloe is a great thing to have on hand. We actually like to stick our aloe in the fridge. That way, if you get cuts or burns by the fire, it's also really good to have some aloe. So sunburn and or burns at the fire, aloe is really a great choice.
And then one other option, if you are, whether you have an injury, whether you have a burn, ice packs of various sizes are always nice to have on hand as well.
Stick in your cooler, your freezer, you're always covered.
Yeah. Serves lots of purposes. Band-Aids. Gotta have the Band-Aids. I think those are probably one of the most important things you can have. And we would recommend obviously having a variety of sizes, whether it's gonna be little scrapes on the fingers or, big cuts on the knees, whatever you may need. It's good to have a variety of options there.
And if you have Neosporin already in it, then that's one less thing you have to pack.
But if not, definitely have some Neosporin with you. When you're out in the woods, you wanna be careful,
Cleaning
watching out
those
for
cuts.
infection, right? Things like that. So definitely keep some Neosporin on hands, so get those cuts healed up a lot faster. Pepto-Bismol.
If you're like our kids, they like to have about 10 s'mores at night. So
yeah, we tend to not eat the healthiest on our camping trips. So lots of treats, lots of snacks. Pepto is definitely a good option to have on hand. And then lastly, there are going to be those days where maybe you're sore from lots of hiking or
the night before.
Maybe the night before, who knows?
If you're an adult.
Yeah, so if you're an adult or a kid for that matter, ibuprofen would be nice for you to have on hand, or Tylenol, just some sort of a general pain reliever, something that's going to help to make you feel a little bit better when you need it.
Absolutely. So definitely have that first aid kit. We like to pack the kit at the beginning of the summer and then just keep it in our camper, keep it with your packing supplies, your camping supplies. That way you're covered for the whole season.
Yep. Check it often. Just make sure that everything's stocked and ready to go.
So for Let's Go Camping, this is Katie and Troy, your Camping Hoosiers.
Hey everyone, it's Campy, and today we are with Carrie. Carrie is going to be showing us some cookware that you can use to cook over the campfire.
So if you guys are anything like me and my family, you like to cook over the campfire. That's a big thing that we do when we go camping. So the first thing you've got here is going to be your burger press. This will help you to not lose anything through your fire grate. It'll keep them nice and secure and get you a nice even cook throughout the whole process.
And it looks like it can hold a lot of burgers.
Yeah,
so
you definitely can get everything for the whole family done in one shot. You
Exactly.
don't have to wait for burgers to get cold for the next people.
That's so nice.
So the next thing we've got here is your marshmallow roaster or weenie roaster. Get several of them on there, so again, you don't have any wars or anything with the grandkids for who gets to eat first.
Now I'm noticing that the prongs are facing in when I'm kind of used to seeing them facing out. Is there a reason for that?
Couple of different reasons for that. One is when you're sitting, you don't have to actually get out of your chair or anything to reach around. You can just poke it straight on there. But another thing is you don't have any fencing issues or accidents with the grandkids poking eye out or anything like that. They've got the rubber tip on here as well so that you don't accidentally stab yourself, because I'm one of the clumsy people who likes to do that too. So very convenient that it's that way.
Yeah, very smart.
So the last thing we've got here is a few different sizes of a pie iron, and a lot of people don't even know what these are used for, that they even exist. Pudgy pies is what they make, and you can make just about anything you would want with that. You can get a couple of pieces of bread, butter on one side, put them in there and fill it with whatever. I like to do a ham and cheese panini style.
I think I've done a pizza pudgy pie before with pizza sauce and cheese and pepperoni, if you like pepperoni.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of breakfast sandwiches and stuff with them too.
You just put it right over the fire?
Yep. Not that one though. I'm not going to wait around for that one to be done.
Almost done. It's steaming. I feel it getting hot. Well, thank you so much, Carrie, for showing us what kind of cookware is available to cook over the campfire. We really appreciate it.
Very well.
Camp 7 nights for free. Go to camp7nights.com for more information.
Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. You might be wondering what I'm doing with a bottle of dish soap and a toothbrush. And the answer is I'm brushing my teeth. Actually, that sounds pretty gross. More on that in a minute. What I do want to talk to you about today though, guys, is cleaning your tent or your screen house. So if you camp a lot and you use a tent or a screen house, it's really important to maintain your tent or screen house, and cleaning it after you get home from a trip is really, really important. So a lot of times what I'll do is I will take a dustpan and a broom, and I will sweep out the inside of my tent even before I take it down at the campsite, and I'll try and get it cleaned out as much as I can. Then when I come home, I set it up again and I do it again to try and get as much of the loose stuff and dry stuff out of the tent as possible. But then after that, what I'll do is I'll spray it down with water, and I'll use some dish soap and a rag, and I'll wipe the tent out as much as I can to get as much dirt and grime and sand and dust and anything else that's accumulated on the tent, get that off the material before I put it away. And then after I'm done washing the tent, it's time to brush my teeth. And what I'm talking about is the teeth of the zippers. So what I do is with some warm water and soap and a toothbrush is I just work my way down the zipper with a toothbrush to make sure that all of the sand and dust and stuff that's in the zippers is out. Guys, this is really important. If you continue to use a zipper that's got a lot of stuff in it, it's going to cause the zipper to eventually fail. And then when you're on a camping trip, you're going to go to close your tent and you're not going to be able to, which is going to be a major bummer if it's rainy or you just want some privacy when you go to sleep at night or that kind of thing. So you definitely want to maintain your zippers, and I've found that the best way to get the grime and stuff out of your zipper is just with some simple soap and water and a toothbrush. Guys, after your tent is all clean, it's very important to let it dry. And so what you want to do is you want to hang it up. I've seen people hang them up in trees or lay them over a car or a truck. I hang mine up in the garage from my rafters, and I allow my tent to dry for several days to make sure that it's really dry before I put it away. Now, once I put it away, a lot of tents come with stuff sacks, sacks that you can stuff the tent in to transport it to and from the campground. And that's a great way to transport a tent, but it's a terrible way to store a tent. What happens when you stuff a tent in is that the material isn't allowed to breathe. Oftentimes the material is stuck on itself, and that will cause the protective barrier of the tent that keeps it waterproof to wear down. So what you want to do is once you take your tent down from hanging it, you want to lay it out and you want to fold it nice and neatly. And then what I do is I store mine in large Rubbermaid containers. And that way they're nice, laid in, flat and smooth. And so the material's not going to rub on itself. There's not going to be any holes or creases developed in the material. And there's nowhere for the material to lose its UV coating. So guys, if you follow these tips, your tents and screen houses are going to last for years to come. You're going to have fantastic trips with your families. For Let's Go Campin', I'm Kevin Kemp. Remember, brush your teeth.
Remember, if you miss any of our shows or just want to revisit some of our stories, you can always go to letsgocampin.com to view our video library. Want to send us a note? Write us at info@letsgocampin.com. Here's today's camper quiz. According to the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, what is the oldest state park in Indiana? Is it A, Potato Creek, B, McCormick's Creek, C, Spring Mill, or D, Brown County? Stay tuned for the answer after Campy and Travis show us two of the best RVs of the year. Take it away, kids.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Campy. I am here at Mount Comfort RV, and Travis claims that he can put this A-liner up in under a minute. Let's see if he can do it. Travis? Travis?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just warming up. 60 seconds, that's quick.
60 seconds, let's see it.
Put 60 seconds on the clock.
Go.
All right. So the first thing you're gonna do is raise your roof. This one's a little bit taller than some of the models, but still pretty quick and easy. Bring up your front wall, lock it into place on this side, bring up your back wall, lock it into place. And you're ready to go.
That was actually pretty fast, Travis. I think that may have been under a minute, but unfortunately my clock doesn't have a seconds hand, so we'll never really know.
Oh, bummer. Now, I will show you really quick that this one isn't necessarily fully set up because it has other options, like these dormers on the side. See this guy right here?
Yeah.
Come in here.
Okay. Oh wow.
So, this is going to give you more space.
That really opened up the space in here.
Yeah, I got one more over here.
Oh, cool. Right by the bed.
Yeah.
So do all A-frames come with this dormer option?
Most of your most of your A-liners from the Classic and up are going to have dormer options. Okay. Some of the smaller ones, your Scouts, are not. They're just going to be a standard A-frame. This one also has a toilet.
Fancy.
Yeah, refrigerator.
Great. Wow.
2-burner cooktop.
They really get so efficient in these small spaces.
Yeah, and then a little sink.
Cute.
Yep, and there's heat and AC in this one.
That is amazing. And you set it up really quickly. I'm impressed.
Hey, thank you. First try.
First try. Thanks so much, Travis, for showing us this. What's it called?
A-liner Expedition.
Awesome. You set it up very quickly. Guys, stay tuned because coming up, we're going to be checking out a
Chaparral fifth wheel.
Chaparral fifth wheel. Fifth wheel. That's what I was on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Try our easy-to-use Shop by Payment tool. You set what you want to spend, and our True Payments engine will find the best matches across our entire inventory. You can even add your trade-in. You'll get customized financing for every vehicle matching your budget. You'll be amazed at what you can buy. There is no impact on your credit and no obligation to buy. Shop by Payment.
Saraland Park and Campground in Columbus, Indiana sits on 350 sprawling acres of natural beauty. It's Indiana's sports and recreation destination, all wrapped around a spacious wooded campground. Active campers will love the boating, fishing, hiking, and biking, while others will enjoy just pulling up a chair and taking in the evening entertainment. Go to Saraland.org for reservations. That's Saraland.org.
Start planning your next family vacation with a rental RV from Mount Comfort RV. Our rental fleet features new RVs of all sizes that fit all budgets, beginning at just $71 per day. You can come and go on your own schedule. No lines, no canceled flights, and no hassles. Enjoy the safest and most secure way to travel with your family and friends while enjoying both the journey and the destination. For more information on RV rentals, go to mountcomfortrv.com.
how we doing, folks? We are in the 2021 Chaparral 336 TSIK, where we have heated and massaging theater seating. Campy, what do you think? She digs it. Hey, get up. Let's take a
Oh
look
my
around.
gosh, I almost fell asleep. This is awesome.
Right? So you got the theater. You got the theaters. All right. So you enjoyed that massage,
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
right? I should have turned the fireplace on for you while we were in here.
Oh, cute.
Right,
A
very nice.
fireplace. Does this actually heat up the space?
It does, which is nice because this is all electric, so it's not going to
Okay.
burn up your propane. When you don't necessarily need your furnace on, you can just use the fireplace, take the chill off. Very nice.
Oh, cool.
You got a sofa back here that's going to turn into a bed. That's going to offer additional sleeping when you bring the kids, grandkids, friends, whatever the case may be.
Perfect.
Yeah. What do you think about this big center island?
This is gorgeous. This kitchen feels like a kitchen like in a real home. I
Yeah.
wouldn't expect this in a moving vehicle.
So you got bench seats here for a nice little breakfast nook. This does have an oven.
Oh, for baking cookies. Actually, brownies are my favorite.
Oh, I do like brownies.
Wow. Is this the pantry?
This is the restroom.
This is ginormous. So you go in here. This is awesome.
I like those drawers. I like them. And this glass inlay kind of, that's not glass.
Is this for
Not
what I
glass.
think it's for?
Yes.
Fancy. 21 and older.
Oh, no, that's Capri Suns going.
Oh, I don't know what I was talking about.
Yeah. So, nice size, I just locked it. Nice size refrigerator as well.
Oh, very cool.
More storage on the
Oh, wow.
sides here. So this thing has loads of storage.
The cabinetry is actually
see
really
that?
gorgeous too.
Yeah, very nice. Voila.
Oh. What's in here? Whoa.
Yeah, just drawers on
There's
drawers
tons.
on drawers.
There's a lot of space here.
Let's go check out the front here.
Okay.
Restroom.
Whoa! The light just turned on. Is
Yeah.
that motion detected?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, that was so creepy. Well, I don't know.
Are we still going?
Oh, look at these.
Yeah.
What's
so
that?
this is your thermostat here. That's going to control, the heat, the AC, everything else.
Okay.
And then if you turn around there, you've got your bedroom.
Ooh. Okay, this is nice. You have like a little dresser.
Yeah, and so just like they use all that space in the kitchen for storage and whatnot, every little detail in here is designed for
Ooh.
allowing you to use stuff
Did these black out?
or store things
Those look
rather.
thick.
There's your
Whoa.
television mount,
Oh,
large closet.
this is my room. This is so peaceful in here. This is huge.
Yeah.
This is a room in itself. I mean, I know this is the closet, but it's giant.
Tony, you want to just leave her in there? We pretty much seen it
Hey
all.
now,
here.
Travis. No, I don't think so, Travis. No,
All
I
right.
get claustrophobic. What's this?
What's what?
In the closet, we've got some nozzles.
So this is washer and dryer prepped.
Oh.
So you can put a washer and dryer in here.
Right
Combo unit, yep.
What they make washers and dryers that fit in this space?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
And then your television goes right here.
Oh, on this mount. That's what this is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, what'd you think of this Chaparral 336 TSI?
This is nice. I think I'll take one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm ready to sign the papers.
Sweet. I'll get it drafted up.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Travis, for the tour. I really appreciate it. And back to you, Kurt.
Coming up, Dear Campy. But first, here's the answer to today's camper quiz. According to the Indiana DNR, what is the oldest state park in Indiana? The answer is B, McCormick's Creek State Park, established July 4th, 1916. It's located just 14 miles west of Bloomington. Let's take a look.
McCormick's Creek is Indiana's oldest state park. It's about 3 square miles and has really diverse habitat here. We have karst topography with sinkholes and caves. We have the canyon with steep slopes and valleys and rocky terrain. We have a really diverse mixture of habitats here in the park. And in addition to all of the natural beauty that it has a lot of rich history to it. One of the most important parts of our history as a state park was the CCC era, or the Civilian Conservation Corps era. They built a lot of the shelters that we utilize, added some roads, built trails, and they built this bridge that we have behind us. Biggest attraction at McCormick's Creek State Park is certainly the waterfalls. It's what carved out this big deep canyon that we have, and actually in 1916 when we opened, we were called McCormick's Creek Canyon State Park. Canyon Inn began in an old farmhouse on the wing that you see behind me. That farmhouse was actually the site of a sanitarium started by an early 1900s entrepreneur. Ever since our division's founding in 1916, we have charged an entry fee to come into our state parks. In 1916, when the division was created, it was only 10 cents per vehicle. 3 words to describe McCormick's Creek, I would say rugged, beautiful, and accessible. It's right here by Bloomington, not too far from Indianapolis. A great place to come visit.
Howdy campers, it's Campy with this edition of Dear Campy. If you'd like to write into us, just email campy@letsgocampin.com. All right, here is our first letter. Dear Campy, I'm a single lady camper and I hear there are some fun all-female camping groups I should be looking into. Can you help me? Signed, Solo is Enough. Thank you for writing in, Solo is Enough. Yes, I have some resources that I would recommend you check out. First is sistersonthefly.com. Second is girlcamper.com. And one of my personal favorites is a Facebook group called Girls Love Travel. Check those out. Let us know what you think. Thanks for writing in. From the Caffery family in Elkhart, Dear Campy, we love Let's Go Campin' and especially love your reviews of the new campers. Which Class C motorhome is your favorite and why? First of all, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your kind words. Oh gosh, which Class C motorhome is my favorite? I love them all, I really do. You should come out to Mount Comfort RV, check them out for yourself, and they'll get you in a camper that is perfect for you. This one comes from Caroline in Plainfield. Dear Campy, can you connect me with a good female salesperson that understands the challenges of a single mother looking for a nice small camper? Yes, Caroline, thank you so much for writing in. I'm glad you asked. I highly recommend both Susan and Julie at Mount Comfort RV. Both are mothers themselves and really great with their customer service. I highly recommend you come on out and ask for Susan or Julie at Mount Comfort RV. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me for Dear Campy. Remember, you can write me at campy@letsgocampin.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Well, it's bound to happen sooner or later. Whenever you're going camping, if you're pulling a trailer, whether it's an equipment trailer for dirt bikes or ATVs, or a boat trailer or a camper trailer, eventually you're going to have a flat tire. And if you have a tandem axle trailer, one of the things that makes it a whole lot easier to change a tire is this tire changing ramp by Trailer Aid. I love this thing because I don't have to pull out my jack and I don't have to jack up the trailer. What I'm able to do is whatever side the flat tire is on, you put this in front of or behind the good tire, and you either back up the trailer onto the ramp or pull it forward onto the ramp. And what that will do is it will raise the flat tire off the ground for easy changing. Let's see how it's done. So in this case, the flat tire is on the rear axle. So I put the ramp in front of the front axle tire, and I pull the boat trailer up on the ramp. As you can see, it raises the rear tire and allows for easy changing. Once you get the lug nuts off, you're able to take the bad tire off. Put the spare tire on, and once you tighten the lug nuts, you just back the trailer back down the ramp. You'll want to secure the lugs once the trailer is down on the ground and you're ready to go. So unfortunately, this method doesn't work on single axle trailers, but if you have a tandem axle trailer, this is a great way to change your tire and get back on the road quick. For Let's Go Campin', I'm Kevin Kemp with Camp Outside.
Well, the sun is setting on this edition of Let's Go Campin'. We're glad you tuned in and spent some time with us today. If you've got a story idea or perhaps a video you'd like to share, drop us a line at info@letsgocampin.com. As always, be kind to one another and support your local first responders however you can. So long, everyone.
Hey everybody, it's Campy. I am here at Mount Comfort RV with Travis
Here I
today. Travis, what are we going to be looking at?
Did I jump in that too early?
Campy, we are back at Mount Comfort RV, and Travis claims that he can put up this A-liner in under a minute. Let's see if he can do it.
Oh, mercy. Oh, so the first thing you want to do, get out of the way.